Coalescence? No. Coalescence, in my opinion, 150. So Coalescence requires 150 legendary insight to craft. Oops, wrong armor. Wrong weapon. In my opinion, I would much rather craft 3 armor pieces than Coalescence from raiding. Coalescence, in my opinion, is just such low priority. Especially because the legendary ring Conflux is in many aspects like in comparison, right? So it's like 1 Coalescence equals to either a full set of raid gear, of raid legendaries. Okay, because if it's your first raid legendaries, the achievement makes it so your first legendary armor pieces cost half as much. So 150 legendary insight is all you need for your first raid legendary set, okay, of armor. So I wouldn't craft a Coalescence at that point compared to that. Now, if let's say you already crafted a legendary armor set from raiding and you have 150 legendary insight, is it worth crafting the Coalescence? In my opinion, it isn't. A legendary ring from World v World requires 1800 tickets. An armor piece from World v World requires 1650 tickets, which makes a World v World ring approximately equal to a World v World armor piece, legendary. Meanwhile, Coalescence is equal to either 3 or 6 pieces of legendary armor. So it just seems really inefficient for me to get a Coalescence if I'm farming both raids and World v World. Does that make sense? Now, if you really want Coalescence for the, what do you call it, for the appearance thing, that's a whole other story. But in terms of efficiency, I feel Coalescence is really inefficient unless you already have everything, and then at that point, well, then I'll just go for it for cosmetic, and that's fine. I've gone wondering if I should wait for the new ring in VOE or go. You can get another Conflux though. I have 2 Conflux. It's just more efficient. You don't want the second Conflux? Well, again, like I said, like if you care about the appearance of the Coalescence, then you know you're gonna get the full set of like the balls over your head, and that's fine. I don't know what the effect would be. Like the way I see it right now is, will I eventually get all the legendaries and all the appearances? Maybe, you know, why not? But first I care about having a legendary in the most efficient way possible. Like what would cost me the least, what would not hamper other legendaries and stuff like that. That's the way I view it, first of all. Later on, if I want to make a Coalescence, because I'll just be doing raids or whatever, when I'm like not trying to get a specific legendary, and I'll be like, oh, I can get a Coalescence now if I just do this for a few times. Then I'll be like, okay, I might as well get a Coalescence. But in terms of like, I just don't find it efficient to get a Coalescence as a whole. Same way I don't find it efficient to get World v World legendary armor pieces. It's it's the most expensive in terms of effort. in terms of hour played, in my opinion, World v World armor is the least efficient of them all, because it's like 3 weeks per armor piece of like fucking grinding. 3 to 4 weeks because of the amount of tickets you need. It just makes no sense. Why the fuck would I spend 4 weeks to get the amount of tickets to craft one armor piece when I can just do 5 metas and 2 convergences a day for 5 days and make an armor piece? Like where's the logic? And this is like farming World v World. This is not like, you know, oh, just do a bit of World v World, like a couple hours every day. No, this is like 6 to 8 hours a day of World v World. Unless, like, obviously you have like a World v World guild and like all that stuff, right? And like you're like, you know, like you're farming it properly. But like as somebody who doesn't do it in a group and just goes at it solo, dude, I have to spend 6 to 8 hours a day of World v World just to like max out, like to get like the 450-ish tickets per week. Like it's hard grinding of World v World. If you enjoy it, obviously it's not a grind. But the point is that if you're not enjoying it, then it's massive fucking grind. So it just, in terms of efficiency, just doesn't make sense. That's why, like, instead of crafting an armor, farm just, you know, 1 week more and craft a ring instead of 1 armor piece. In the meantime, if you do the, what do you call it, the metas, you can craft in a month 4 armor pieces, even more. Oops. I did the math. 3 sets of World War armor require 21 hunting. That is getting diamond chests. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's stupid. Compared to any other armor, that makes no sense. Like, literally, that's a week of getting diamond. That is, sorry, that's a year of every week getting diamond. Even though there's, what do you call it? There's 52 weeks in a year, so that's a year and a week to get. For every week, you need to get diamond to just to craft the World v World armor. Meanwhile, if you're doing raids, right, it's like 2.5 months per set, right? If you're doing, what do you call it, rifts, convergences, and all that stuff, that's like, you can have all the materials aside from like whatever, you know, gold that you're gonna need. Every week you can farm up the meta materials. So it's like 6 weeks. If you have all the money, 6 weeks you get a full set. If you're just diligently doing daily farm for it. 6 weeks. How fucking retarded is that compared to like World v World? 6 weeks is like 1 armor piece in World v World. It just makes no sense.